mathematical model of data partition storage in network center based on blockchain. Abstract. In view of the poor effect of data partition storage in current network center, which affect the effect of data storage, this paper proposes a mathematical model of data partition storage in network center based on blockchain. Firstly, the cross-attribute storage algorithm based on blockchain is designed. Through the algorithm, the function of network center data is analyzed, and the different functions are analyzed in detail. On this basis, the method of network center data division is designed. Finally, the network center data is divided into two parts. Build a mathematical model of data partition storage in network center to improve the cache performance. The experimental results show that the proposed method can better meet the requirements of the center data partition storage mathematical model cache operation efficiency and provide better storage and operation performance. Introduction. Today's Internet applications pay more and more attention to the access efficiency of data partition storage in the network center. In order to better improve the effect of data storage, we must maximize the use of processor of partition processing and store the data that may be used in multi-level buffer. Based on this paper proposes the construction of mathematical model of network center data partition storage based on blockchain, so as to better in the process and the partition storage. The location of data placement is particularly important for the optimization of cache utilization. Therefore, in the operation of data partition, we should choose a good data storage scheme, improve the spatial layout of data distribution, improve the utilization of cache, and improve the performance. The storage layout of each attribution value in the record is adjusted, and some attributes in the record are accessed according to the requirements, so as to eliminate the memory delay caused by unnecessary memory access. 2. Mathematical model of data partition storage in network center. Data feature management in network center. With the rapid increase of the data volume, network center data feature management has been updating. Static data is the core of data partition center in network center. And the feature of static data is metadata. So the collection of metadata is a key. In the aspect of metadata collection, the most traditional way of collection management is to store the program and the data together, which brings many restrictions to the flexibility of the system. So many data and programs has begun to collect and store separately. And until the emergence of database feature management information, the separation of metadata and basic data is realized. Metadata management is mainly in two aspects. One is the storage of metadata, which serves as the XI stocking and the storage place of metadata. The second is a way of metadata exchange. Currently, there are three main metadata management models, such as table. Data partition method in network center. Data storage is related to the use of data, performance, and management difficulty. Data quality evaluation is related to user experience, resource allocation, and accuracy of results. Data storage and quality evaluation are very important for the efficiency use of many systems. There are many ways to store and organize data. The hardware level has a storage model set for the speed difference between the cache and the hard disk. and the software level stores the data separately according to the reading and writing, so as to reduce the pressure of the database. In fact, the development of more common in the subtable and partition storage technology. Subtable and partition are similar. The purpose is to improve the operation efficiency. Both are very similar. Both need rules decomposition table. The difference is that the table splitting divides a large table into multi-entity tables, while partition is for data segments. There are many ways to evaluate the data. Generally speaking, it is mainly in the following four aspects: the consistency of data, whether the data information is accurate enough, whether the data is complete, and whether the data is excessive, and the timeliness is poor. Based on this, the distributed data and traditional database are analyzed and designed. Distributed storage will combine the data characteristic of blockchain and select the mature, not only SQL database as the basic story. Blockchain is designed for the massive data registration, including static data and dynamic data. Static data is the information registered in the form of metadata to manage the registration data facing the storage bottleneck of massive data environment. Both static data and dynamic data must adopt distributed storage. Data partition repository structure of the network center is as follows. Data consistency algorithm for different scenarios. The distributed consistency of mass data is mainly the consistency of multi-copies. The current methods are also relatively diverse. The consistency method of distributed system many have solutions, mainly with the help of transactions control method to accept the facts, as well as intended transactions control method based on the intentions. Through the data replication, the replication control method for controlling. The message quick method for controlling messages, and the prime replic update message quick method. Self-evidence that the accuracy of data is only the base standard of information availability. It can be seen from the figure that iterative data equalization partition of algorithm based on machine learning includes three parts. In the first part, heterogeneous data is integrated and processed to eliminate invalid data and reduce data scale. The second part is to extract data features. In the third part, the classifier model is constructed to realize the data iterative balance partition. As a logical data pool, blockchain is the storage place for data registration and storage, as shown in the figure. As the core of data-oriented architecture, blockchain is responsible for internal data management and external interaction to prove access and local services. Physical cloud refers to the data cloud of the physical world, such as all kinds of nature substance and all kinds of intelligent attribute. Network could refer to all kinds of attribute data cloud in the network. Implementation of data partition storage. The data source is not necessarily uniform and the format is not necessarily the same, which is not conducive to partitioning and reduce the speed of partitioning. So it is necessary to integrate these heterogeneous data before partitioning. Data integration is the process of integrating data of different sources, formats, and characteristics into one big data so as to serve the subsequent partition. Here, data integration is mainly completed by central data warehouse technology, and its structure is shown in the figure below.